Ladies and gentlemen, space explorers, welcome back to Aspera. That's right. My name, of course, is a little bit Potato. Booyah, we're back on Mars. We're back on Mars. It's like we've never left. I thank you very much to everyone who left a comment under the last video. Very much appreciated. I do indeed believe that the technology that I need to get is the additional landing modules thingy-mabobber. That should allow me to explore the brand new sector. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna let this mine upgrade finish first, which is going pretty fast, to be honest. It's going pretty well. Plus 13 per month, due in 13 months. That's not altogether too long at all. Our research outpost, honestly, quite happy with that. In fact, I'm quite happy with our entire colony setup at the moment. It's all pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So we've got 197 people currently on Mars, and we have an effective capacity of 250. We got plenty of water. We've got not plenty of food. Current production is 2.1. Current demand is 1.7. Yeah, maybe this is cause for concern, or at least, you know, potentially cause to consider getting concerned. Where is our water supply? We got some water supply over here. Why don't we see if we can throw down a couple of food factories in this vicinity, eh? That seems pretty reasonable, right? If we do that, then that should allow us to make a little bit of additional food, which should keep us in a good position. Also, we need to throw down some more power infrastructure. Let's throw this down over here. Maybe, if indeed we do get additional landing sites, as I suspect we're gonna have to do, we probably will not need to. We probably will not need to completely complete this journey. But you know what? At least if we do it, then it allows us to build some more areological scanners and allows us to scan further away from sort of the core of the base, which is gonna be pretty nice. Also, just noticing right now, carbon supplies are a little bit low, so mayhaps that is something else that we want to fix as well. So we'll go and get a carbon mine just in there as well. I don't think that we really need carbon for much. I think it's just... Is it just, it's not glass. Is it electronics? It's one of these things. What is it for? It's something like that. It's something like that. Carbon. It's for steel. Yeah, that's it. I'm, like, pretty certain that it's for steel. Yeah, it's for steel. So if we get another carbon mine operating in this vicinity, then that should just help our steel issues. Not like we really have steel issues, to be honest, but there you go. Anyway, that's all good. Chemicals, we could probably do with a couple more chemicals. Chemical plant. You know what? Let's throw down 2 additional chemical plants. What the heck, eh? Because we might as well. And then I think that we're pretty good. We're just about to complete this mine upgrade, which is great. Colonists have arrived. Wonderful. They're going to be dispatched to all of the different colonies, and I think, well, hey, we'll improve the efficiency of all mines. Wonderful. All right, let's launch additional landing modules, additional landing site. Let's freaking go. Why are we still having power issues up here? Ah, it's out with the power supply boundary. I think I can stretch it a little further, to be honest. Yeah, we'll stretch it up there, and we will also get an additional maintenance center. What? We'll get it right over... We get it right over there. Sure. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also, we need to start thinking about the ice caps and how we want to go about melting them. That is indeed a mission, or a directive, I believe, is the technical term. So we're going to need to consider that. Oh, okay. Can I... Ah, I see. So I can actually place...
I look forward to being able to create bases across the planet.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, how do I get an upgrade? Do I need to demolish... Do I need to demolish an existing output, or can I just upgrade it? Iron mine? Yeah. Iron mine 2. Carbon mine 1. Up to a carbon mine 2. Is this not allowed? Am I not allowed to upgrade it? Launch an additional new landing site in order to create a new faraway base. Excellent. Let's do that. What do I want to research here? Faster roads? Sure. Let's do faster roads. That seems like a thing to do. Right. So if we hop out into orbital view, additional landing sites, unlock sector. Okay. Unlock sector. Launch a satellite and unlock. Okay. And then an additional landing site. How do I add this? Do I need to cancel? Do I need to cancel this? Or do I need the costs in the first instance? I may just need the costs. I also may need an additional I may need like an additional spaceport or something, because I feel like my existing spaceport is currently, you know, occupied entirely by colonists, and I can't change it. It may I'm clicking right there, and it ain't working. It ain't working. The other thing that I want to know is how on earth do I click the upgrade button. There we go. All right. Let's throw down a bunch of upgrades, because why not, eh? Steel factory is still not extractable, but you know, we'll queue up a whole bunch of upgrades here.
Colonists have been migrating back to Earth. I should check.
What? The food and water levels? The knowledge base?
Knowledge base. It says that the colonists will return to Earth if their environment is not safe. That means maintaining enough food and water for the number of colonists.
They've got.
I need to stay alert.
There's plenty of food and there's plenty of water. I don't know what's going on here. It ain't me. It ain't me. Anyway, that's made I think a little bit of a difference. Let's see if we can try and get some chemical plant upgrades. Sure. Throw down a couple of additional upgrades here. Throw down a couple of additional upgrades there. I mean, we got plenty of steel now. We got plenty of aluminium. I mean, we got loads of resources. Got resources coming in spades. Let's also see if we can try and get some additional colonies. We'll throw down...
Upgrading the routes will allow my workers to move faster. Efficiency is key to our success.
Throw down 2 more colonies. Cool. Alright, upgrading routes. I don't think I need to do anything. I hope I don't need to do anything. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Right, so, additional spaceports. Can I build another one now? I cannot. Okay, so I need to get an additional spaceport, which is what I think I need to do. Launch an additional landing site. It's got something to do with the orbital interface that I'm just not quite getting. Transit to Earth. Yeah, you see, I can't cancel this. This is the problem. I would dearly love to be able to cancel this. Colonist migration is good and all, but I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this. Ongoing, done, expired. No, we just need to be done with this. We just need to be done with this, and we need to launch a new satellite from Earth, which frankly just needs to happen, and it needs to happen as quickly as we possibly can. If we get this done, if we get this mission done right here, can we perhaps move on to something else? Can I cancel this? Aha, I can cancel this. So I can only cancel it at a certain point. So let's add that to the launch list. Sure. And we can't add this to the launch list. We're going to have to wait until that gets done. But I think it's only going to take 7 months, right? It's only going to take 7 months. And do we even need to launch? We do need to launch the satellite from Earth, presumably. So it's going to take 0 months. It's going to immediately jump to here once we put the resources into the project. Then it's going to take 5 months for the satellite to get here. Then it's going to take 2 months to get it deployed or something. Either way, we don't need to worry about colonists. I think we have enough of them at the moment. There we go. Build the satellites. Aha! Power. We're out of power at the spaceport. Why does the spaceport run out of power? Why on earth does the spaceport run out of power? Why on earth does the spaceport run out of power? I just don't know. I just don't know. Frankly, it doesn't matter. We'll throw down a couple of additional power sources just inside the confines of the base as it stands. So we'll see if we can try and get that done. I presume that this makes it more difficult to live on Mars. What's this? What's this? What's this? Building is without power. Yeah. I understand the building's without power. But this ain't my fault. This ain't my fault, Governor. What the heck is happening? Why are all my buildings depleting? What the heck? Alright, bring the additional power sources up online, please. Faster roads. Wahey. Excellent. Good stuff. Okay. Right. I need to increase my spaceport limit. That's frankly what I need to do. Also a battery. Battery would be really, really, really big. Yeah, additional spaceports. Colony 2. Don't think that I need Colony 2. Black polar dust. Don't really feel like I need that at all, to be honest with you. Where's the additional spaceport? I did see it somewhere. And yet here I am not being able to find it on this occasion, which is always nice. I'm pretty sure that it's in space, right? Comet crashing? No, that's presumably to do the terraforming stuff. Ah, yeah, okay, so it's literally just Space 1, which gets us the additional spaceports. Okay, we're getting 37.4 research points per month, so it's actually due in 4 months, which is pretty reasonable. The satellite is on the way. We need to wait until that satellite the satellite mission is complete before we're able to launch an additional site. I don't think that it's actually needed, though. Like, I presume that we're going to be able to just sort of work this.
The first step of many in creating new space technology.
There we go. Throw that down over there. Also, I think I want to just stick down a whole bunch of additional worker hubs. Like, let's give this a shot. Let's throw down some additional worker hubs just to sort of increase the capacity. Also, that's a little bit of silicon, and that's some chemicals over there. Let's start using chemical plant 2s and... Oh, excellent. Good stuff. That was real quick, actually. Okay, what do we want to throw our research points into now? Let's not worry about terraforming at the moment. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but let's get things sorted on Mars here first before moving on. Okay, so worker hub in there, a couple of advanced mines in that vicinity, wonderful. Maintenance facility and a bunch of worker hubs are in progress over here. We've got plenty of electronics. It's actually aluminium that is the weak part of this whole complex. I can also throw down a couple of additional spaceports. Why don't we throw them down over here? Not a storage center, a spaceport. Yeah, this would be pretty good. The reason being is that it's kind of near the colonies, I guess. We have 450 spaces now, so it would be good to have one of these spaceports.
Great. Now I can examine those nuclear silos.
Focused on...
Well, I mean the colonists can. If all their blueprints and materials are there, we could pick up where their mission left off.
It's the...
I wonder what other secrets this planet is
It's the
hiding.
Opportunity rover. Very cool. And then that's the EDM lander crash. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think the nuclear silo is here, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the one. Sandstorm, that's fine. Abandoned weather station, Mars 6. Cool. All right. We did it. We did it. That's excellent. And once again, there is a massive power shortage. I mean, this is really making the case for me as to why I feel like I need batteries.
If we are able to use Huo Long's nuclear weapons, we must be very careful.
Of course.
This kind of technology isn't something to toy with. I have not decided on what the best approach would be.
Okay, throw that down there. Let's get some additional power sources over here. We'll get an additional solar farm. I mean, I've kind of chained my way over there, so I feel like at this point, why don't I just commit?
I better put this on hold. I should favor a less destructive method for terraforming Mars.
There we go. Sure. I mean, I've just about chained my way out there. You know, in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. I'm gonna need to get a couple of maintenance facilities over here, but I mean that's not the end of the world. At the end of the day, right? This is all in the services of expanding the reach. And I think this is pretty good.
On the other hand, this would speed up the mission considerably. Should I reconsider?
Yes.
Perhaps the nuclear missiles could be used more safely in a controlled fusion reaction. I will research this
There
further.
is fusion research. I think it's... I can't remember if it was in biotech or... it wasn't in biotech. It was in engineering. Yeah, fission plant. So that's interesting. Fusion plant, 50,000 research points. That's hella research points, to be honest, but that's okay. Right. Let's finish our expansion out this way. Maintenance facility is up online, which is excellent. Worker Hub 2 is rubble. Let's discard that, and then let's throw down a brand new Worker Hub, which hopefully should all be within range of the maintenance facility. There's a couple of Worker Hubs over here that are not within range of maintenance facilities. That's okay at the end of the day. We'll get that expanded. We'll get that fixed. There's one wind farm out here. Let's also get that fixed. We can now deal with 26 robots, which is kind of wonderful. And we got 21. So clearly we're building them as we have the opportunity to do so. Food is still reasonably low. Somewhat surprising there. Kind of expecting it to be somewhat better. These are water extractor 2s. Alright, maybe we chuck down a little bit of extra food production over here. I'm not super happy the fact that, you know, we seemingly have just not been able to manufacture enough food. But there you go. How's traffic? I don't even want to look at traffic. Yeah, it's pretty dicey. It's pretty dicey. There's a lot happening here. There is a lot happening. I mean, this central area, very, very congested. We did get faster roads, which I assume, upgraded automatically. But I guess we'll see. Okay, a special battery that stores excess power in the Martian climate. Wonderful. Very, very cool indeed. Factory upgrades, or should we do space? I think we should do space. Space mirror array. It sounds so boring, though. Like, heating up using traditional methods. Anti-pog. Anti-pog. Let's get colony 2s. Let's get colony 2s. Let's do that. Let's double down. Let's double down on crazy nuclear weapons, shall we? Seems very exciting. All right. I've explored the sector. I should have perhaps either launched an additional landing site or something. Where can we launch it? Do we want to launch it over here somewhere? What about in the middle? Yeah, I think we launch it right in the middle here, to be honest. How are we out of power? Again. Alright. Whatever the case. Launch an additional landing site. Excellent. Did we get our 2 spaceports up and running? We absolutely categorically did. Which is wonderful.
This will be a nice upgrade for the colonies. They will be able to fit more people.
Okay. More batteries, please. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. I think it's wind power that is just, you know, disappearing every so often. So let's get these batteries up and running so that we can actually charge up our batteries. A small colony with room for 250. Okay. Right, greenhouse gas factory. I don't know. I'm not that bothered about it. Aerobrake, methane. import GHG from Earth. I'm very not keen about that. Let's get the space mirror research then, if that's what we have to do. We are almost there, by the way. Very cool. Did I not get a solar panel over here? Or a solar farm, or a wind farm, or something? That's a worker hub. Maintenance facility. I guess I didn't. I guess I did not. There we go. Let's get that built. We are ever so close, which is quite exciting. Yeah, let's get some more colonies. Colony 2s. We got some food factories up here. Very, very important. 3 additional colony level 2s. I don't know how many resources that's going to take. Very few complex resources and loads of basic resources, actually. Upgrade ways. What? Upgrade ways. What does that even mean? I have absolutely no conception of what that means. Is that upgrading the roads? Oh, I see. We can upgrade the individual roads. I mean, that's fine, to be honest. Can I upgrade the ways? Yeah, let me upgrade the ways all the way to the center here. Where's the center? Silicon mine, maintenance facility. There we go. There we go. Let's get that upgraded, so we'll at least have, you know, like one big main super fast road that goes from the center of the base to the very exterior. So that seems like a pretty good decision to me.
This mirror array will heat the poles and raise the planet's temperature
Also, we're out of water here. That's not exactly ideal. Straight up out of water. Okay, I guess we'll deconstruct it then. If there's nothing else that we can do. We're gonna need to keep expanding. Have we got any other deposits that have run dry? Seemingly not, but that's something that we should absolutely be concerned about. Yeah, we need to stay on top of that one. Right, so additional colonists. Can I get additional colonists, please? Spaceport 02, add, so we can always have the spaceport number 2 on the go there. I think that's... We only apparently have 2 spaceports that are up and running at the moment. Colonist migration, spaceport number 1, spaceport 0, additional landing site. Oh yeah, it's because it's still got the additional landing site in its mission objective, and that's still taking time. Okay, I mean that's fine. We'll get another additional landing site. No, we won't. No, we won't. Wait, did I cancel the original additional landing site? Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, well, whatever. Whatever. It's gonna take ages anyway. I think we're doing the right thing, to be honest, by moving out here and doing the exploration ourselves. Right, what else do I want to do? I would like to get a storage center out here, please. So let's do that. I suspect that traffic in this area is gonna be suboptimal, but I mean it is a pretty fast road, or it will be a pretty fast road at some point, so we do have that to look forward to. Do we need any resource in a large quantity? Not really. We're actually doing shockingly okay. There is some iron out here, which I kind of am interested in taking advantage of. Throw that in there. We can't throw down a battery because that doesn't extend the range of power. Throw that down over there. And then we will throw down a steel factory in this vicinity as well. Wonderful. We got chemicals over here. I'm on the lookout for a nearby source of carbon. Is this the nearest source of carbon? Could very well be. Let me have a quick little look at the areological scanner for a sec. We've explored a lot. A fleet of space mirrors in a polar orbit that raises the temperature at the poles. Very interested in that. Should we get some engineering? Let's get some engineering. Let's get some engineering upgrades. Sure. Okay. Prioritize that. Prioritize that. Yeah, it's pretty much literally just steel that we need. Right. And then we need to grab a research outpost. It needs to be stuck over there. We'll throw down a wind farm. Throw that down over there. Make sure that all of this is prioritized accordingly. And that's going to hopefully advance the story. And hopefully we'll see what's up. Right. So, am I able to use... Yeah, I'm able to use the orbital view over here to start working a space array. Additional landing site, that's still ongoing. Of course, I doofed up the thingamabobber. We need more parts than we currently have. Don't know where all our current parts are going. I suspect that all of our current parts are going into the production of workers. I guess it kind of makes sense. Yeah, I suspect that that's exactly where they're going, to be honest. We've got negative power, but that's okay.
We have reached the second stage of engineering. We are making great progress.
We are making great progress. And we're about to hopefully complete work on... The worker hub should definitely be powered now. Or at least it should be powered... Should be powered once the wind farm gets properly up and running. And then we should be able to start work on the research outpost, which is pretty exciting. We still have far too few colonists. Far too few colonists for my liking. I wonder if after engineering 2 we get space 2 so that we can just increase the number of spaceports that we have. I feel like spaceports are pretty key, to be honest. Like, they're pretty much exactly what we need. Stored energy, by the way, we are literally about to run out of stored energy. But thankfully it looks like our wind is coming back. Excellent. Well, 6,000 stored energy, as it turned out, was not enough power. I think wind farms are just a little bit unreliable, to be honest. Just a little smidgen unreliable for my taste. Let's get some additional batteries. There we go. I mean, they're pretty cheap, really. They're pretty cheap. 3 steel, 3 aluminium, and 3 electronics. Very, very cheap for what we get. Worker hub, structural integrity. Yeah, the maintenance facility needs to be brought online pretty pronto so that we can get the worker hubs repaired. Hence why I was wanting to build a solar farm out here. Very, very important. Right, research facility, hopefully, should now be... Yep, colonists are being transported. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's lower the priority on all of these, because I don't think that's important. But what is important is making sure that we've got maintenance out here as well. So we'll throw down that in the middle. We're fine for polymers still. We're fine for glass. We do need more carbon. Worker hub. Let's turn that on. Don't know why it was turned off. I suspect that I misclicked there. But that's fine. Hey, engineering 2 has been completed. If we get space 2, spaceport limit +4, yes, please, sign me up. I know that we just researched engineering 2, and it may seem a little bit daft to immediately go back to space 2, but hey ho, we're gonna do exactly that. Okay, we need parts for the space array, and we need 15 launches to actually make that happen. We need more resources for the additional landing site as well. Parts are just in such short supply at the moment. I mean, maybe a parts factory would be a good idea. Sure, throw down a parts factory. Throw down a parts factory, and we can start work. We can start work on that. Surprisingly, electronics, not the limiting factor here. Not the limiting factor at all. We are fine. We are fine for electronics here. Weird. Right, so our research outpost is now working. It's going to take a heck of a long time before we fully research that, but that's okay. Only have a population of 2.
Space technology is truly
Strange.
groundbreaking.
Power, we got plenty of stored power. 18,000 stored power. And it's slowly being depleted. And hopefully all of our wind energy comes back before we run out of power. So that's cool. Okay, maintenance. What? How did this... Did I just make a massive blunder and leave a massive hole in our maintenance overlay? That's super strange. Well, not that I made a massive blunder. I mean, that's, you know, that's par for the course, frankly. But I thought I'd managed to get out here relatively easily. Very, very strange. More iron over here, which I kinda absolutely categorically want to take advantage of. Let's do that. And let's get a iron mine. Let's get the maintenance facility set up right in there. Let's get a solar farm set up right over there. I still don't really understand why we need to have, you know, area of effect power. I mean, we could just lay cable, surely, between the 2 points. You'd think that that was maybe an option, but apparently not. Parts are looking good. Our second parts factory needs inputs. Actually, legitimately running out of aluminium for the first time in, I mean, forever. I don't think we've ever really run out of aluminium, but there are a couple of deposits that we can immediately get started with exploring. So let's do that. I mean, to be honest, we're not really running out of resources at all. We're pretty much fine for everything. We're pretty much fine for everything at all times. Carbon mine. Space 2. We did it. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Engineering 2, fission plant. A fission plant is a good idea. Fastest roads, factory upgrades. I would actually like to get factory upgrades. I feel like that's pretty... I feel like that's pretty key. I feel like you can also really see... You can also really see how I play strategy games here. Like, it's just interesting that I sort of always go for the means of extraction and the means of production and making sure that we have them upgraded at the first instance that is possible. It's served me well historically. I hope that it's gonna serve me well into the future. It's just the way that I operate. Okay, more colonists are heading to the research outpost. We're in a pretty good place, to be honest, in terms of research points. I just need more of these bloomin' colonists. I just need more colonists. That's all that we need, and we'll be in a great place. Additional landing site is almost done. We need more parts for the space mirror array as well. I think that by canceling the additional landing site, I think that I probably caused a little bit of consternation. I don't know if all of my resources that I had invested in the previous additional landing site were recycled. I don't know what the heck happened there, but, I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. We're here now. Is this a new sector? No. I want to look. This is not a new sector up here. We can totally head up to these sites over here. The Perseverance rover. Right, we should probably do that. Terex lander, abandoned robotic base, and Beagle 2. I think Beagle 2 crashed. I think that was a ESA mission that crashed, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. So that's looking pretty strong to me. It's looking pretty strong to me. Let's see if we can try and do this in as few power buildings as possible. We're gonna need 2 here. Excuse me? There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. Maintenance facilities, we're probably gonna be able to get away with just 1 or 2, I imagine. Excellent. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, so that's gonna sort of all happen. We have once again run out of power, but that's okay. Wind power is just so unreliable. Hence why we need fission power. Hopefully after this. How's our research outpost looking? It's got a population of 3. Really? A population of 3. That's it. What about if I junk this research outpost? I feel like we could almost certainly move everyone over here, and it would probably be more efficient. I don't know, though. I don't know. That's just a sneaking suspicion. That's just a real sneaking suspicion. Okay, additional landing site. We're, what, like 3 months away from making that happen. Solar mirror array. Oh, we've actually already done.
Researching upgrades for the factories will
single
increase
solar
their yield
upgrade.
and lower maintenance costs.
Okay, so we got one solar mirror upgrade, or one solar mirror array already in space. I don't know if that's going to give us a start on the melting the ice caps thing, but I hope it does. Certainly something to look forward to. What happened to this worker hub here? Structural integrity is very, very low. We have an obscene number of workers now, by the way. Like, things are looking good. Ah, yes, we need a maintenance hub in here. That's fine. Throw that down there. Excellent. I mean, we can pretty much build whatever we want to build. Super large quantities. Glass kiln. Yeah, kind of let that get ahead of me. But that's okay. We can fix this up. Worker hub. Let's get that deconstructed, and let's get a silicon mine level 2 right over here. Should just mean that we have the ability to. Should just mean that we have the ability to get more glass, which is quite wonderful. Chemicals as well? Sure, what the heck. We'll throw some resources in there. Again, aluminum we're fine for. Steel we're fine for. We've been manufacturing steel for a good long time now, which is excellent. And the missile silo is almost done. We are ever so close to finishing off research on the missile silo. We just need more people to come and research at this research outpost. That's literally all that we need. Literally all that we need, and that's gonna... Ooh, I didn't even realize that I was almost over here. Yeah, let's go and do this. Let's also grab a couple of worker hubs. There we go. That is a huge number of connections. And let's also throw down an aluminium mine over here as well, just for good measure. I mean, what the heck, right? Look at all of this mapping. We're doing so much calculation in order to find the best route to the worker hub. I guess this terrain is quite challenging to operate with. Either way, I mean, it's going to be built pretty much instantly. And we can get a brand new research outpost, which is pretty darn cool as well. Can I get more colonists, to be honest? Yeah, there we go. Two spaceports are now completely concerned with colony operations. Okay, I've got an additional landing site. Oh, I've got it here. There we go. What do we want to do? Unlock sector 9. I think I've already unlocked sector 9, but that's fine. Do we want to throw down a brand new zone over here? I feel like I kind of do, to be honest. It's nice to have that additional landing site. But in saying that, am I particularly bothered about getting an additional landing site right now? Kind of amn't, to be honest. Oh, wait a say. I'm just waiting for the research on the nuclear silo to finish. Team arrived at the building using the multi-mission exploration vehicle. Thick layer of dust covering the main entrance. The radiation levels were high, but not as much as expected. Our spacesuits protected us from most of the radiation, and we were able to examine the building more closely. We recovered the mission's action plan that proposed to drop nuclear weapons stored in this silo over the Martian poles. Hulong was real. Cool. All right, what do we got?
This is not an easy choice to make. I do want to give Elia and the colonists what they want, but not by doing this. But it has left me unsettled. Does what we do for others define who we are? Of course it does. Possibly. What we do for others and how they see us is a reflection of the truth. If I choose not to use the microsuns, what will the microsuns are the...
are the nukes, not the space thingies. Okay, what's Elia saying?
Amy, good news. We found
Excellent news.
Long's nuclear silo. We also cracked their system, so we've got all their technology in hand. Boy, aren't we lucky that I studied Chinese and could read everything. I mean, off the record and everything.
Find her comment interesting?
That is interesting. Chinese has been forbidden in the Oxy-UN countries since before you were born.
Well, it's publicly forbidden.
In
but
the
it's still pretty
streets.
common in the streets. And a very useful
Uranium
tool if you
mine?
pay for it. Easier to fight the techies when you can understand their comms yourself. And look how useful it's been. Now we can use their microsuns to melt the poles.
Incorporating their technology will be a big leap forward for the mission.
I couldn't agree more.
What
a
a
discovery.
discovery. Okay, so we get to polar nukes if we want to? I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Should we nuke the freaking poles, or should we solar array the poles, or whatever? Let me know in the comments down below, because we're going to ramp this episode up for now. Ladies and gents, thank you ever so much for watching this episode of Per Aspera. Thanks as ever to the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/potato. Thanks to Banana Nana, C-Senpai, and Aurelio for the $3 $25 a month tier patrons. Folks, it's been great. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.